Okay. I think we've waited long enough for me to play a story game and to stream. So this is the Forgotten City. We're gonna jump into it and see how it is. This one has been in my library, dare I say, like a year, probably. Let's jump into it. Game was developed by a core team of 3 people. Mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Oh. Okay, well all I'm seeing is hands right now. Sure. Oh wow, okay, there's customization. Whoop. Small.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
Oh.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was searching for ancient ruins. Wait, what? Archaeologist. Years of studying history give you occasional insights into the ancient world. Was on a covert mission. Soldier. You have a military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You'll have to use them, a word I don't know, since there's no way to get more. I was on the run from the law. Fugitive. Time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. I barely remember anything. Amnesiac. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Occasional insights. A weapon. Faster. 50% harder to take down. Interested in these two. Either more insight or harder to take down.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know? What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Okay.
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Huh?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen. You're welcome. Always happy to help. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Hey there. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
Okay.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
No, I can pass. What? I want to know what's going to happen if I say pass. Like, does the game end? But I don't want the game to end.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Why did he leave that behind? Oh, wrong button. What? Okie dokie. Alright, can I turn down the sensitivity, please? Still a bit much. Oop. It's a bit better. Whoa. Can I just go for a swim? Nope.
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
Okay, okay. Oh, I don't like this. Why is this like spooky already? Is this a secret horror game that I've picked? I don't like this. I can like slide up walls. It's a bit odd. I think I'll keep my flashlight. Give it back. Give me. Oh, I can't go there. I'm good. I won't open the roll credits. To be fair, I feel like because this has multiple endings, it's probably an ending. Surprise, it's a horror game. I hope not. It's been a while since I bought this game, so I don't even remember. Nothing valuable. It's got a name on it or anything? Can I have it? Not allowed. Okay.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? The people have survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Can I change my mind? Can I go back? Am I gonna fall as soon as I... I don't want to go on that. It's gonna fall. I called it before I even thingied. Fixed permanently in place. Is there anything else I can like... I'm gonna fall if I go on that. I changed my mind, I don't want it. Fine. Whee! Sploosh! Can I swim a bit faster? Hello? I don't like this. I changed my mind. I want to see if there's any secrets or anything. I like the music though. Are they real people? Are they wicked people? They're covered in gold. Are you all gonna come alive? I don't like it. What's that sound? What have I picked? I don't know what they said, but I don't like this. It's a good thing you'll be playing Assassin's Creed next year, because AC Mirage will get DLC on the 18th this month, which is free. Oh, is it? Nice. Love free content. I don't know, I still don't know how long it's going to take me to get to Mirage, but you know, I'll get there. I don't know what you're saying. I don't think I want to. It sounds like someone sharpening a sword. I swear if these people come alive. Oh, I don't like that. Ah! Okay. Have I been able to inspect them this entire time? No, okay. It's saving. There's a boss fight coming up. I really regret my choice. Did you say come over here? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to. Use F5 to quick save and F9 to quick load. Huh? Why are you telling me that? I'm actually scared. What am I hearing? one is gonna move. That's what I think. One of these is gonna move when I go up to it. I don't know what you're saying. What? Ah! That's Al?
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Okay. I mean, it says we just gotta be a good person, right? Well, we're here. I like the music. That sounds familiar, that music. Figure out how to return to your original time. Okay, so now we're going back through the place we've just walked through with all the gold statues.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Let's tell the truth.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head?
Rude.
That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Oh, thank you.
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly?
Of course I knew that.
But listen, most folks
Oh,
seem
line might
a
have been
bit
bad.
confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
I guess I have to.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
I think lying was
Only
bad.
23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your pretty new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon,
Beautiful.
it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
Oh.
Greetings, citizen. My
Hello.
name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
Okay.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
The music was not appropriate for that story. Hello. Don't kill me.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Small.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
I just want to get out of here.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Nope.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Oh.
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one," from what we
breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Why me? Doo-doo. Odyssey, Valhalla, Mirage, and finally Shadows. Yep, I can't believe I've still got 4 of them to play. But we're getting there. It's only taken me many, many years, but I'll get back into them. I'm excited. I'm excited.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying?
I've already lied.
Blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide. As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries. I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy.
Probably
murder,
isn't a good idea
assault,
bringing
and
up
rape,
my world.
as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
So you know you can lie. You listed lying before, but you said people lie anyway.
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time.
Okay, maybe you do understand. Let's see.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
Well, yeah.
I
Sorry.
have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it. All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
Oh yeah.
I assumed that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
Do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for. Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot. Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better. Me? Why would you suspect me?
I'm just asking.
I just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance.
Yeah, but will you?
What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Gotta
I'm
ask.
glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Tell me what you really think. No, I won't push.
You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here? How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed. If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense? Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
So Al couldn't do it then?
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them, if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
I feel like nothing's gonna happen, and then as soon as we start going into people's places, we're gonna annoy them, and then they're gonna want to murder me. And then I'm the reason.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay. Can I have something to eat? No? Okay. Can I inspect your home? Inventory. Okay. Not gonna steal anything. But it's there if I want it. Continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise will wear it always. You're so safe and fortunate to have you as my father, and Cynthia is my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month. But if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you will be re-elected, I'm sure of it. Okay, wait, actually, can I... No, okay. Ah! I walked on the table. Okay, so I could steal, but I'm not gonna do that. But it's there if I want it.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Cool. Who are you?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Rude.
I'm Cynthia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that? Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Okay.
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do.
I'm
But
calling
what
it,
kind of
Mr.
an
Door.
awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Maybe it's best we don't go insulting gods.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward!
Oh,
Where
okay.
is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
It's you, isn't it? You're gonna be the person committing the crime.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving. I suppose we will. Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone. I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
Whoa, okay. She does not look relaxed.
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
Steal from her. I might. No. No, in or out. Sounds like she may have been a titan from outside the walls. That's it. That is the sister. She's like transformed and she's the one that attacked the city. There we go. Let's predict the story.
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me. Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans. I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city. That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done. You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Sentilla. So you'll help me find her?
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Might
You
as
should
well.
probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me finish having a look. Carrots used to be purple? Why did we make them orange? Why are carrots now orange? Okay, that's leaving.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
You said that already. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. I could steal. I'm not gonna do it though. Perfume. Give it a shake. Powder. Well, there's nothing on these things. Today my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course, I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. I did it. I know you're not reading this, father. I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to our secrets. Oh, is that it? Ink jar. I don't want to steal anything just in case. In case I might die. What if I die if I steal something? Okay, more of this stuff. Whoa. How much perfume do you need? I can't talk, I've got loads in the cupboard. Well, May Clementia give you the strength to forgive me? I'm sorry to have to leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape, and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. You could have told me. She did escape, but I don't know how.
What have you discovered? What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that. I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Sentilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
How peculiar. Where is it? She was just insulting you. Why would you help her? Because side quests. I like completing everything in games. Plus, it might help us with the investigation and figuring out what happened. I don't know. Where am I going? To another villa. Hello.
Ave.
Oh, it's you. Hi. I know, I won't talk to you yet. What if I just jump? Steal her carrots. Statue is her sister calling it. The father just turned her to gold. Hello. It's gotta be something to do with his sister, right? Did you turn your head? Weren't you looking down? Creepy. Why am I here? Because I wanted to find Al, and Al's dead, and now I'm here. Who are you?
What were you two talking about? Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. If he's making a last-ditch effort to pick up votes by talking to a woman, he's even more senile than I thought. Everyone knows women can't vote.
Okay. Thanks for the warm welcome. I'll be going now. Well then. Ew. Okay. He clipped it. Don't think they did? Oh, okay. Just my imagination then. It looked freaky.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Ah.
Nobody's told you about Hannibal?
Hannibal?
Why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground, and hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie, I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed, and it was eating Hannibal. If it was a man, maybe, but I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix, or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which. I know what I saw, alright? But if you reckon you're more fearless than a gladiator, don't let me stop you going down there. Just see what happens. Without a weapon? Well, it's your funeral.
Maybe I will die. I don't think I want to. I'm kind of scared. I think they might have, you know. Okay, now I'm curious. Oh, my curse is broken. It did. That statue is looking up more. Because it's like looking down as I go up to it. Like I can see the top of its head. And then I turn back and it's looking at me. It did. It moved. Slightly. I swear. If I go like there. It is. It moved. Where is it? It moved. 100% moved. Oh no. It will be gone now. Oh, do you reckon? Where did I see it?
So you got a bright lamp. Who cares?
No, it's still there. It speaks. I don't know what it said, but it spoke. I don't think I want to go in there. I'm scared. Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Is this the villa next door? Do I have to inspect everything? Hello? So are these just people that have died and they're like, yeah, sure, let's use decoration? I'm scared now. I'm freaked out because of all of them. Can hear that noise again as well. Hello. Why are you looking up now? They're all moving. I don't like it. That one moved too. It's looking up now. Oh, I don't like this game anymore. Hi.
Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia.
The statue moved.
The pleasure of this visit.
I'm scared. Can you hold me?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, we wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, what is your story?
I'm on a time crunch. I'm in a hurry.
A hurry, you say? Well, in that case, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and
Thank
ask
you.
whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Oh, this is creeping me out.
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
Through a portal.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
No.
Older. I see. I wonder if... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns. Good. Thank you. But please, be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you, too. Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you? Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
Okay.
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another. I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
I've got to listen to everything, don't
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now, the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately, the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic. Realizing only a select few possess such powers, says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately, the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves. I'm pleased to hear it. It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask? all of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course. That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election. By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course. I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed. You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination. As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason. As you wish. Certainly. And did you notice anything? A pattern?
Oh, I thought we were gonna like ask her.
Oh, well then.
Damn it.
Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Okay.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had to save the game.
Isn't the great
The music is quite overpowering.
temple majestic?
I want to hear like the words being spoken a bit more. I think that's just supposed to be wind. Yeah. Are you not the person I was supposed to talk to? No. Freaking out. She can't move. Okay. I mean, you are a statue. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, that's out. Okay. I'm not stealing anything. We'll die. Head keeps moving, I don't like it. Okay, so that's not who I needed to talk to. But I thought you said... Where did I come from? I came from over there. Was it this one? Up here? Interesting. Okay. Let me in. Why can't this support my weight? Okay, well, I need to get in there somehow, but... Oh, is this why I have to go underneath here? Am I gonna die? I'm gonna save the game. Oh, it's loading something. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh. There's actually something in there. I don't like it. Dude, you were right. There's like a skeleton in there. Dude, guess what? I believe you.
Couldn't stay away, huh, lovely?
I can't tell him?
She's not
Well,
here. Had to carry her to Lucretia's clinic this morning. Shrine of Apollo. She was acting sick. Faking it, if you ask me. Typical. I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Oh. Oh, so is he gonna be the one that breaks it because he's like, yeah, just do what you want.
He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see. Old man Sentius got you already, did he? Well, I'm not talking to people in his faction. Confituare.
Oh, okay. Oh, do I have to like go down there for something? I don't have anything though. I'm gonna leave. Okay. Don't look at me like that. I mean, I'm trying. Are you gonna be the sister? Probably. I can hear a sword being sharpened. I don't know where I'm going. So this is looping back. That's where we came from. Is this the beginning? Yeah, the temple is up there. Let's go see if there's any people and then we'll like go back again. It's not stealing. Why do I need money? Doug, can you stop looking at me? That is actually freaking me out. Stop it. You weren't looking at me before. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, thank you. Well, this doesn't support my weight, so I don't think I want to do that. Oh, well now I'm stuck. Have I broke it? There we go. Okay, so that doesn't support my weight currently. This is freaking me out. Stop it! Freaking me out. I don't like it. Every time I walk past the gold statue, I can hear a blade being sharpened. Or they look at me, and I don't like it. Where am I going? Probably should have just followed the story, but oh well. Hello, we found some people. Ah!
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far? That's good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. But on the bright side, once you've been here a few months, well, it's slightly less terrifying anyway. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Yes, please.
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome, 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me. If you like. I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If
That's
doesn't
why I'm
work,
collecting
then
money.
I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate.
That's why I have the option to steal money. But isn't... I was going to say bribery, but I guess it's not bribery.
I hope it works out. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves, and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin? You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer. If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention. I wish I shared your faith. Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible. Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no.
Bruh.
No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal.
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Oh, where's my mouse gone? Oh, there we go.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire. I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Huh? Wait. Should I? They told me to jump. Save the game. Hold up, what's in here? It's locked. Why did you tell me to jump? Follow him?
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been...
But where is he?
Your magistrate.
There was a skeleton in there.
And now, I make this
Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm gonna have a snoop first. Where's his body? Curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, I'll already be dead. Huh? Oh, that's his note. Aww. Oops. Please know I held on as long as I could, but without you my life is meaningless. I only hope we meet again. Aww. He's still over there. Chatting away to himself. I keep doing a double take on all the statues.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Thank you.
Who's crying in there? I can't get in there.
Eggshells, yes. No more should you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes.
Boo.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Yes, I
That
did.
was either extremely reckless or impressively clever.
Thank you.
Why have you risked life and limb to see me?
You have different coloured eyes.
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny. By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule, it's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie? The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
If I do that, we'll die.
Why? What credible evidence do you have for its existence? I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish. Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read, as if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
Got me there.
True, but that is simply because you are mistaken. I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it. You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna carry on having a look around here first, though. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. Ugh. It's windy over here. Alright, where's the door? Where's the key? Ah, right there. Thanks. Take. It's mine now. Yeah. Does this mean I can like unlock the door upstairs? Like, is this like a universal key? Where's the stairs? Where were the stairs to go up? Over here, I think, actually. Yeah. Is it like a universal key? It is! Who's crying? Oh my gosh. Hello.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Sorry, I had the key though. I know, where'd you keep your valuables?
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me? My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much. I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private.
Alright.
Preferably the way you came in, by which I mean, please leave. I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Okay.
Finally! This is outrageous.
Alright, I'm gonna snoop before I leave. Well, I'm not gonna steal right in front of you, am I? Alright, see ya. Have fun. I'm off. Well, I'm gonna keep the key. So, right. Alright, well, what do I have to do? Could I have prevented that? So many. I'm scared. Yeah, so I went up that way the last. What? Something against the current. Oh! Oh my god, I didn't mean to almost die. I went that way last time. So many places to go. Always remember they're watching. Ew, why are they watching the toilets? There's so much to look at. Okay, I've looped again now. It's in the water, we've all been poisoned. Huh? Watches through their eyes. I must be able to like climb at some point. Huh? Making noises, you're freaking me out. Locking myself in. Don't try to follow me, nothing good will come of it. Okay. So that's why I need to like go up there. How? Hi. Okay, we got more money. That's where I jumped from. That's a big boulder. Yeah, this is where we were before. Can't get in there. Can I actually use these? Is that where I want to go? No, wait, there was something else over here. Hello? It's locked, never mind. Like, what happens if I do this? Can I actually use this? No. Okay, I guess let's go do some quests then. I think we've kind of looked at a lot. There's some things I still don't know how to do. Oh, well, I haven't looked around here to be fair. Very loud. Okay, so I have to go in there.
Greetings and salutations.
Hello.
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
2,000 years from now?
Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
I'll be doing a league race. Okay, good luck. I hope it goes well. Thank you for lurking.
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum. You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all? I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree? A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself. I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa. Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am. Anything you like.
So we all travel down a river.
Not so loud. What are you playing at? Have you not been told about the last attempt? Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. It is a long story. Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out. They have. I am getting to that. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place, and so I say it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Oh. I mean, fairs, but I need information.
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate. Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades?
Oh my gosh.
He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act, lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The Golden Rule has merely brought it into focus. If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, "Avoid doing what you would blame others for doing." It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act. Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the Golden Rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not? That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way. Nothing comes to my mind, my friend. I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Okay. You're walking into a tub.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be.
It's a lot of statues. I do have a feeling that if I do steal, it's just gonna kill everyone, so I shall not. Do I hear a frog? Ah! I seen it move! Oh, I do not like that. Ugh. There's a frog in here somewhere though. Okay, so I have to go into there. I can take it. It's not stealing, I hope. No recipe. How are you doing, Cinder? Insinuating that Virgil is a sinner. I see you. Okay, so Virgil is sus. Okay, let's go over here. Hello. She dead.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia.
She's dead?
She was a good woman.
I can't wait for it to be like the Weeping Angels. Oh, please don't. I think I'd alt F4 if that happened.
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Dacius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule.
I was gonna say.
Or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Fairs.
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
Okay.
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked, and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Everyone goes down that river.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it. Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. "This changes everything," she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out, and you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
Thanks, I suppose.
I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine. A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands. Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, until she suddenly lost. This changes everything. The last time I saw her, the last time, and then she's been gone so long now. We figured, but I really wish I could reach her. One of my... He's become so... I just...
Thanks, I suppose.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Oh my gosh.
How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something about the only way out. A few times, but nothing more than that, I'm afraid.
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it. Hemlock, I believe. I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's villa, and they are quite secretive. Gladly. Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Oh, I hope I don't. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay, I think this one's right around the corner. Why are you locked up?
Hello? Hello? My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What trouble?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure. Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once, but I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
Oh.
Yes. They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Yeah, sure. Writes you in relation, antisocial behavior, alleged lost treasure, Sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian. Hannibal was the guardian. Wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around systems which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to the community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It's my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you're incarcerated. Yeah, that word.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What? Why can't I? Breaking the golden rule isn't the end. Instead of reloading a save, we recommend following it instead. Yeah, I know, but I want it to my mouse back. Whoa! Oh my god, what's happening? What's going on? Why you got blue eyes? Where am I going? Whoa! Oh, how do I get there? Whoa, okay. Oh, you want me to go this way? Okay, sorry. I don't like this. Okay, so maybe this is why people were like running. Because they're running away from like being turned into a gold statue. Where am I going? Can I do this now? What am I supposed to do? Why you got like blue eyes? Okay, let's see what happens if I go backwards. I'm lost. Where am I supposed to go? Is this where I camp? Oh, can I like do this? Ah! I died. I didn't die. I'm gonna die apparently. Hello? What? So I didn't figure it out in time? Is it because I didn't figure it out in time, or like... Huh? Hi. Are we gonna start this all over again?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look... Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Oh, now I can use the zip lines. Thank you.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Okay, so I need to
And if it
speed
doesn't
up.
work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably. Alright, see you around.
Okay. So, do I still have to go to the person? What's that timer in the bottom left? Am I gonna die? Or is that me healing? I guess I'm healing. Okay. I can't remember. Where did I go? What? Do I have to go talk to the guy? She's gone. Interesting. She's not here. You're in there now. Shall I go talk to you?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this, but it does not notice the crowds that come. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. They never do. There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment. You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain the newly arrived.
Okay.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you? You stay away from my money.
Okay. Do I still have my stuff? I do. Okay, so I feel like we do have limited. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Stop looking at me!
Ixion turns.
Well, I guess let's go talk to the guy again, because technically we haven't. Which way did we go? Yeah, okay. What's up here? Hello.
On your best behavior, I trust?
You don't want to talk to me? Okay. Hello?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
Hi.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, is that about right? If so, what happened?
I broke it. I don't think I did.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now, I assume you sought me out again for a reason?
I just wanted to see what was going to happen.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome, helping protect civilization from the barbarians. It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform. My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest. I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead. Very well.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
We need to go find the woman who we talked to about
Oh,
all the
don't mind
people.
me. I just live here.
Yeah. I'm busy. I can't remember where she is. She over here?
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to losing the election?
You, yeah. Hello.
A new face. Are they? Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed? Yes, I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else? Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else? There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need at least a few to ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first. Come back to me once you've acquainted.
Where do I go for the person that jumped? Suburb? So I go this way. Let's go see if we can save him. Hey there! How you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Welcome. Okay, let's go see if we can help this guy. I wonder if I'm gonna need more information. Or if I should just be a bit more brutal with it, because I was trying to be nice before and that didn't do anything. Or it didn't help, I should say. Hello? Don't do it.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the golden...
Yep, we've been here.
All right, well...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
No.
Oh, no. No. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What?
Why?
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help him.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, we know...
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've Never mentioned it to anyone. Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over. It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out
crap.
now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that. No.
I need to go get the antidote thing.
Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are.
No!
Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Okay.
I can't believe
Damn
you went
it.
through with... That was not your fault. There's no... Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine. I'll have to let everyone know, and
do I have the key? Yes, okay, so I've still got the key. I need to go to... I need to save the girl. Yeah, I need to go to that direction. Which is over there. How do I get down there quickly? So how do I use this thing? Woo! Oh, I don't think I can reach that. So maybe I have to die again to get the power or ability to climb vines. Alright, give me the stuff, you jerk. Gimme. Talk to me. I have a flashlight, I'll shine it in your face.
How much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacis, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
He wants a
There
bow.
are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Do I have a bow? I have arrows. Okay. Ugh, damn it, do I need a bow? Are you busy? Can I talk to you? Thank you.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
I don't think I have that much.
That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
I think I already have like 600.
Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure you're feeling alright? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navier on our hands. She claimed the statue was whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this Silphium or not?
I can't afford it.
Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
To be fair, I could take it. And then I just have to run back up to the portal again, don't I? Oh, yeah.
Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try. Very well. Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
Well.
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale. Alright. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, Fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing through a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done. Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber. No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something, because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin. I couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here. I'm afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her. Some people here are a little shady for my liking. It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
Okay, I need a bow for you.
Thank you, friend. Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
Who are they supposed to vote for?
Certainly. Very well. Another time.
Okay, did you keep it here or something? Can I steal it from you? It's locked. I can't even look at it.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
I wonder what's gonna happen if I literally just take it. See ya.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Well, well, it's in my inventory now. Are you killing me? No. How do I get there?
Everybody run!
Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Okay, it's just here. Yeah, it's in my inventory now. So it's fine. Sorry, my guy. Oh yeah. I keep checking him. Okay, right. We've got that now, so we can go save her. Do I still have to talk to you? No. See you later. Right. Alright. Can I do it from here? Whee! Because if I save her, and then if I go back to the other guy and be like, I've saved her, don't die. Hello, I have it.
What,
Take it.
Julia? Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally.
Sorry, I
That was
skipped the wrong stuff.
extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment?
Long
Are you
story.
some kind of oracle? Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Hello. Wake up. Wake up. Or do I have to go do something else and then... Alright, okay. How do we get to the place the guy is? Up there. Right, okay. I don't know what the whispering was, but... Let's go tell this guy that we saved her. Wasn't this where I was supposed to get the bow or something? Someone's trapped in there. It's been 2 hours already. Time's it 8:30. Don't do it!
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No.
That's the idea.
What? Help him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know about that?
Wait, how do I tell him
How is that possible?
that she's alive?
I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone. Well, you
Oh
don't...
no, did I just mess up?
It's too... If I backed out now, I'd be
Aha!
Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off
2,000?
both of our debts.
Oh, is this where I have to go steal all the money that I came across and then keep running back to the pool?
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus. We might as well be slaves. And that's how much it will take to buy our freedom back. Oh, so it's my fault.
No, I didn't say that.
Is that it? You know what? Forget it.
Don't.
I'm out.
Oh.
Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love.
Please don't.
I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Okay. Does he always do it anyway?
I'll have to.
Okay, so again, we couldn't save him. Alright. Let's go back to this place and see if she's ready to talk. Even though he's dead now.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Hello. I'm sorry I couldn't save him.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest. As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
What at all?
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel,
but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Thank you. No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid. I was. And look where it got me. I can tell you, but it's a long story. All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did. I'm not proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement, saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years.
30?
But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it. I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, It would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
If I fail again, that means I don't have any of the stuff anymore. I've already used it.
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him. Not as sorry as I am. You mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't, cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then... the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here. Thank you, but to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since. If that's your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Go away.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. I was just clicking buttons.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Alright. Chill. Well, I can't ask him. What happens if I do that? Nothing. Yeah, because I'm not going to have that stuff anymore. Oh, I do. Oh, so I permanently have that. Interesting. So I think I clicked the wrong option, so I need to do this again. Save her and then talk to him, and then hopefully pick the right thing. Well, we've got dirt on him. Obtain a bow. Yeah, but I can't climb it. Wonder if we can talk to him now with all of the stuff that we know. Nope, there's no icon. Is there no icons? I think the palace is that thing. Yeah, hold on, let me talk to you again.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Do you have anything new?
Feeling alright?
No.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Okay. Let me go back up here and see if there's anything I miss. Don't know what you said. Yeah, because I've got this stuff, but like... I don't know how to get up there. I must need something, maybe like... the next time I die, if I talk to that guy again. Yeah, I'm assuming the bow is inside. Does this mean I can collect from all the chests again? I just need money for some things. There was a chest up here, right? Yeah, they're all full again. Right, okay. So I need to like go around and collect money from everything again. Could I go in that building? I think it was locked. So I'm obviously gonna need a weapon to go underneath that place as well so I can kill that thing. Yeah, it's locked. I still can't go there. Yeah, this is the beginning. Alright. Can we talk to anyone in here yet?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Did I go? I swear you moved. See? I can't do this. Collected bread before as well. I can take it. Hello. Take the money. If I'm allowed, I'm gonna take it. Oh, it's you again. I forgot about you. You were the first. I was talking to you the first time.
Hello? Hello? You're going to... Galerius already tried that. What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad. Like... Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. Gold? You mean treasure?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello. Have we met before? Bye-bye.
Hello? Guess I spoke to him again. Oh. Okay.
Help!
Hello?
You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule. None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise. Thank you.
Okay.
He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
No.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh. The shrine is collapsing.
Aww. Oh, okay, so I have to save her the next time. Oh. Hello.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Do I know him? No.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you.
You're gonna shoot me?
I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest.
Well, it looks like
Is
we're gonna
that
have to
understood?
restart everything again. I'm gonna die now.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? A small community. Ha! I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered. You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave? That sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles
I'm gonna
me
die.
is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not
I don't
waste
know
it.
who this is.
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue.
Oh.
He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
But we can't let him die. We need him.
All I know, all I care about, is that the Emperor believes he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I'm not going to tell you. I mean, I do know who you're on about.
Then you're of no use to me.
Yep.
Do you have any last words? You'd squander your last words on an empty threat. Now it's
Go on, then.
my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
See ya. Where do I have to go? Ooh, see ya. Going this way. Okay, so after this, I need to speak to the guy to see if he's got anything for me. I need to speak to this guy because I want to see what he says about that. I need to save her again. Ow. Ooh. And then see if I can save the other guy. Okay, let me just save. Hello, have you got anything for me?
Salve, friend.
Need you to take care of some things urgently? Oh, can I tell him to do things?
Sounds serious. I'm listening. Yulia? Oh no. Alright, I can do that.
Okay.
I'll go. But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you...
Alright, so you're gonna go save her. I need to talk... Where am I going? No, I have to go down here. I need to talk to this guy. Because I want to know... Hello.
Ixian turns.
Am I going this way? No. About this new name. Did I went the wrong way. I was right. And then I'll go up and save him. I also need to talk to him about
Fear
voting
is
or
proof
whatever.
of a degenerate mind.
Yeah. Where is he? Oi.
Seems.
Was hoping to ask you some questions.
Ask them.
What? I can't, like, question him about the new name? It's not him. Who had the different coloured eyes? Was it the other guy? Ah, it was the other guy.
Now, was there something?
No, I need to go. Bye. Hold on. It was the other guy. Right, okay, we'll talk to him later. Let's go
Another one
to...
fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Yeah. Let's go save... that guy. How do I get up there? Can I...
Fear is proof
Oh, that's
of
just...
a degenerate mind.
Ah, this way. Yeah, I'll come back to you. Let's go save this guy. Let's go see if I can. Yeah, it's the other guy. So we'll save this guy. Hopefully I say the right thing. Then we'll go into there and then we'll question him because he's the one with the thingy dice. Ah, I should have just told him then. I thought it was the main guy that we were talking to. I got them mixed up. I should have just told him. If we come across the assassin again, I will. And then maybe he'll give us his bow. Hello!
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. All right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. Wolf-P.S., what are you doing?
What?
Please help.
You. Well, you. If. Oh, that was. Yulia.
And I'm gonna do that instead.
No, I am out.
Damn it, okay, so I
Wherever
need
you
the
are,
money.
Scintilla, my love.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, P.S., no!
So I need the money in order to save him. So I need to go around all the chests again. Okay. I think I've got like 1,000 anyway. Sorry. Yeah. Right. See ya. My turn.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and
I still have the key, right? Can I take the key again? Do I have 2 now? I do. Okay. Oi. Right. Can I question him?
And now?
Right, let's see.
Did you just
There he is.
leap into my villa from the balcony 100? That
Yes. I can just ask him to withdraw.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited?
So as soon as you win, you're gonna break it. Because if you don't, I'm going to kill you.
Don't talk nonsense.
He doesn't believe in the golden rule.
How could you possibly... Nonsense! This is... I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here! You outstayed your very limited welcome.
Okay. Right. Do I go unlock that door? I don't know, I feel like it might help me. Have it unlocked. I'm not gonna talk to you though. Where's the door? Right, where's this guy?
Oi!
He is.
How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkers? If I cop an earful from that
What is-
Alice, I'll be coming.
Wrong guy, I think. I haven't talked to you at all.
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughter, I should say, and the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals. I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself, 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Ram. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum Fugitil tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose. Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labour does the body. That said, Sentilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit. He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested. I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
I mean, I don't have to take it, do I? Claims to know a way out. I need to talk to her still. I mean, I don't have to take it, do I? I have to.
I'm not sure why you said it like that, but whatever. Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like 100-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it. What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing. If you like. Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course. but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change. I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings. What business is that of yours? A lot of people have been looking for her, but it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better? I suppose that's true. Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose. Fine. All right. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
I need the money for him. We need to go back to the assassin. I may need to get creative. Okay. Trying to... I think she's in here. Crap. Well, she was. Thanks. Where did this woman go? I don't know.
Fresh meat, huh?
This is your place. Oh, there you are.
Isn't the great temple a new face? Are they? And may Vesta what?
Maybe not.
See you again soon, I
Got
hope.
nothing new. Who are you? Are you the person I need? No. Have I talked to you before?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads. Same way as everyone else. Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious? Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either. Nobody is supposed to know about that. Did Lucretia tell you? Gah. Look, I haven't I've been at my best lately. All my joints ache constantly, and the pain. It has a way of messing with your head. I get stirred up by things that shouldn't bother me, and then there's the statues, and my doubts about my faith. And I just want to scream. You want to help me? Do what Lucretia hasn't been able to do, and find me something to make the pain go away. Until then, get out of my face.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, you're good. I think I need to talk to you again. Yeah. I could steal it again. But I think I still got it, so it's fine. Yeah.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to our little community. I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did. Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back at help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing.
I got a building for you.
But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place. You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know. Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the Great Temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm. Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek. I'm not sure. It could mean that the Romans who first started building here were just copying Greek architecture, which they do all the time. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell. Of course. You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway. Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Noviomagus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans. Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you? Good. Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option. Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you will give it some thought. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Aww.
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi. Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong. It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists. Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule. What? Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused. Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. Oops. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking. Nice to talk to you.
Okay. What do I want to do now? Oh, should we do the... Can you fix this building? Wait, yeah, okay. How do we...
How much would you want to make me a bow?
How do we not get her to go here?
But why?
You know why.
How am I going to defend myself?
Hydrate.
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first.
Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. I kind of want to tell the assassin and see if we get the bow. Let's do this again.
Help! You have to
Ooh,
do
hot
something.
chocolate.
A
Tempting.
man arrived in the baths. Real nasty.
What
sort,
time is it?
With his face
It's
all
9:30.
covered up.
That is very tempting. Oh, we can just like ask her this.
Are you serious? This is an emergency. Are you going to help or not? Thank you. He's still in there.
Wait, can you not go in the thing? No, don't do that.
What? All right.
Yeah, go somewhere else. Okay, right, we saved it. Let's go try this assassin thing again. Hello?
Stop, right?
Right, yeah, I know who it is. I'm gonna try and kill me anyways. He's in the villa right at the end of this road. He goes by Malleus now. Yeah, sure, let's just...
Thank you.
Let's just do
For
it.
your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Can I have your bow after? Should we just follow him? Really? Are you really gonna take like half an hour to get there? I want to see what happens. What happens if I talk to this guy again? This might take us a while, but as soon as he shoots him, it's gonna like thingy this again, so we're gonna have to run back, but I want to see what's gonna happen. This is gonna take a while though. You won? Nice. Very nice. Well done.
Are they?
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
What can I say? Congrats. You got the win. Okay, this assassin's pretty slow.
I'm here for Malleolus. Who might you be?
Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it.
You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Then go through you, I shall.
Oh, okay.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Right, I gotta go... Can I go fast somewhere? Like, a different direction? No, I'm gonna go around this way. Right, okay, so... In order for me to let the assassin get there, I need to get that guy out of the way. So that he can go there. Right, okay. Okay. Ow, I got shot. Ooh. Into the bottle. Okay, oh, there's so much to do. Okay. I need to save her with him. Three. I did 2 of them. Oh, memory lapse. I need to tell her. Mentioned a coin. Okay, so I need to go and tell her. I still have no clue. It's not Virgil. I mean, it technically is the assassin if I let him in. He technically didn't commit a crime, though. He is wanting to get rid of the rule. Okay. Well, that's not an issue anymore, because we save her. It's not against the rule, I guess, unless they do something else. I need to keep him alive, but I need money. Yeah, so I don't really have anyone yet. Cinder's on the move. The only thing really has been the assassin. Wonder if it is the assassin. Like, I know we have to trigger the assassin, but what if the assassin just comes in anyway if we don't trigger him? Yeah, but I'm not telling him anyone yet. Okay, that's the final thing. I need to go tell her, but let's see, what else can I do here? Still need to figure out what happened to her. Let's go talk to that guy. Again, keep him alive. Keep him alive. Money. How much money do I have? Got 1,000. Did he need 1,000 or 2? I think he wants me to pay off both of their debts. I think I need 2,000. I need more money. I need more dirt on him. A bow. The palace. I don't know. Palace. Who's that? Isn't that the person in? Yeah. Okay, so I need to get in there to do that. Oh, ad break. Cinder be crunching. She's snacking. I need to do that as well. Figure out how to neutralize the armed man. Isn't that the assassin? To neutralize him. Alright, what do we want to go do? I need to go save her. I guess I don't have to talk to the guy on the edge. Because that'll only trigger if I get there. But I feel like I would run out of time with the woman. And I kind of want to talk to this guy to see if he gives me anything.
Of
Let's
course.
see.
What did you want to know?
Oh, I haven't talked to him.
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it. I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and two little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle.
Oh.
There were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome, to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and started my life over again. That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes. Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Apparently a lot.
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know? I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
What are you doing, baby?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me. And how could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man, but I don't see how you could know a thing like that.
I've been here a few times.
You overheard him say that? Oh, why does that not surprise me? He and Sentius have despised each other for a long time now. Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Alright.
Alright. See you around.
Okie dokie. Right, let's go, save this person. I need to talk to you at some point, and you're just always over here. Okay. Excuse me, I have the stuff.
Oh, that was like the gods hit you.
Yep. Okay, bye-bye.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Hey, what are you doing? Sit down. What are you doing next to the door? What are you doing? What are you doing, Stinky? Okay, she's alive. I just want to keep her alive every time, just in case. Okay, what am I doing? Domitius. Isn't that the guy? I've already spoken to him about that though, right? Who are you? Alright. Grumpy pants. I need money. Cinder. I know there's another way in, but I don't know how to use it. Don't know what I'm hearing. Okay, so we need to get him to drop out for him to run. Which means if I do that, then he gets set free. And that's about the assassin. Okay, can I go back and talk to you yet? When am I able to talk to you? Where are you? How do I get past you? You're in the way. Okay, I can't get in there. Don't think I'm supposed to be up here, but oopsies. That hurt. Okay, someone can't move. Alright, you I need to help.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes. Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, but it does not notice the crowds that come. The newly arrived are
Okay.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Stop looking at me. There's like so much to do and I'm like a little bit lost, honestly. Stop it. Okay, so I can go over there. there was money up here somewhere, right? Wasn't there? How do I use these vines? I need to figure it out. It's 10 PM. Been streaming for almost 4 hours. I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't really want to trigger this. I don't want to trigger this yet. I'm gonna have to go the long way round. I think I just need to go around and get money again, and then I'll have enough money to save him. Where am I? Yeah, let's go around and see if we can get money. How much do we need? Need another 900. I just need to remember where the high value ones are. Wasn't there a chest up here? No. Then help me. I'm getting stuck. I know, I need a bow, but I need to figure out this stuff as well. Unless you want me to like shoot them, if that helps for some reason. Right, there's money over here. 200. Nope, can't go that way. I need money before I can talk to him. Locked door. I don't think there was any money in these places. I think it'd be classed as stealing anyway. I mean, I suppose I could steal and then... Ooh, let's not trigger that, no!
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
Here it is. I could steal and then just, like, replay it. Where was the chest in this place? Oh, I have to collect that again. $167. Yeah, because I got it here as well. Might have to restart it just for some extra money. Trying. She's squeaking. Whoa, don't trigger that. Yeah, I might have to. The question is, do I end stream or do I play some Overwatch? Because the unfortunate thing with where I'm at for Stadium right now is the queue times are like 10 minutes long. Yeah, that's stealing. I need to progress to that as well. So if I want to try and trigger the assassin to get there, I need him out the way. Can you, like, move?
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day. The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me. Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why. Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me. And they keep coming back, if you know what I mean. You don't know Sturkus. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see. Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us? He's not here. Dunno. The little Caput murder escaped earlier this morning, while I was taking Yulia to the clinic. He can't have gone far, but if you find him, tell him the punishment he gets for coming back on his own won't be as bad as if I have to go looking for him. Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
And again, that is there. If only they could support my weight. I don't know.
What now?
Ha! You did move. I knew it. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a pause on this game. We've still got a lot to do. That's all I've completed, apparently. We've got a lot to figure out. But yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it for tonight for this game. Photo mode. I'll save the game. There's photo mode. And it's like 100% free cam. That is amazing. I love it. Yes. Right. Save game again. And quit. I need to figure out what to do. Yeah, there's a lot of little things we need to figure out now. There's a lot we know we need. I just need to... I think the next thing will be getting the money. Which I feel like I probably need to die again to reset the chests. And then once we have 2,000, we can save the guy. That's the thing, we probably should have just bought the thing, because I think we keep the money. I mean, it would make sense if we did, but, you know. But yeah, there we go. Oh, well that was the first installment of the Forgotten City. That's pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting this. So yeah, it's been good. So I've done 4 hours. I feel like we're not even halfway through the game yet. It's gonna take a lot of trial and error, I think, but I'm enjoying it.